time ago when I told you about everything, but he smiled at me and turned his back to look on to nothing. And at this rock you can't see beyond what it is that you want. It leads you astray to a road that you will not return from.
Welcome to another night of Satisfactory. We'll get down here now, see if we know how to use a ladder tonight, and then we will get right into it. As I looked across my tower here, I realized that I don't know if my space elevator is in the way or... Yes. Will that be in the way? Maybe. I'm gonna say it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Store all. And go down and deal with that first. And move that to a new location. I think I'm going to move that up to here where everything else is 2. Up here in my... Because I've never really liked it there. 2 options. There or up there. I think I'm gonna put it up there. Oh, can't pass by food without taking it. Up here, I think would be a good let's see what side the actual thing is on. Okay, so that thing has to go up here, I'm thinking. Up here. I've already been into this before. You can walk up to any given spot. Like, all our items are still there. It's just I've never ever shown on the thing this part because it was down behind the shortcut. It was down behind the poison. So now that we have that moved over to there, we can get back into task at hand. Task at hand tonight is hopefully finish up the iron plates. We'll go with take all. And then this doesn't go in here. I need this. I need this. Or this. This. Or this. Q. Okay, so let's put our chainsaw on us, this on us, this on us, this. And I think that's a better spot for it anyway, because it's right there behind us instead of being out here next to the poison. So we have to get ready now anyway and probably sheet over that poison or blow it up. Because I need the corner of my fields. And I don't even know if I... Oh, I don't even have any concrete on me. Nice. That's one of the things. That's one of the things why I was working on. Get out here now and get this corner fixed up, and then we will start. No. So far with that, there's no okay, so now we gotta line up our next round of fun. So looking at this here. I'm probably gonna line that up for right about here. So that's gonna come over, it's gotta split once, and that's probably gonna split right about if I put this right here. So if I line up the splitter in the same okay, if that is right about there, probably maybe, and right there. Cause you, right about here maybe. No. Banging in a little tight. Cause I can run that down that. Yeah, if that's the line. If that's the line. Q, and then go splitter, merger, splitter. So then if I put the other one right over here, then I can go like this. Put this into this one to this one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because then this one can go out across this here. Yeah, because the chair that's already made for that. Yeah, because that's 240, 240 is 120, 120 is that. Okay, so then going off the theme of that. I don't have any steel. I don't know. I still have to pick up some material. Yeah, because I took enough material last week to build what I was building last week. Oops. That, so then I just need some. I have the material built, I just have to go gather it up type thing. Let's just come over here to the area where it's all at and just pick it up. One rod, you can help me. I think there is a bin of rods here. Yeah, because I have more material than you know, any large big box store, and then some. That's just the way it is now. That's there. I only need to. So I need to come back like a square to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm not really worried if I go back too far back. I can add on a row. Which doesn't matter anyway, because if I have to add on a row, if I had to add on any more distance, it doesn't matter to add on the distance. That way. How's that looking? Oh, boatloads. Boatloads. About a tile. Okay. Because like I can go out this way all I want. I just can't go really any more this way, sideways, to do distance. To a little bit of space. Two more. And then Q, I need some storage for the end. This gets easier and easier as it goes on, but still, sometimes you end up screwing it up. I think that's right. Still lots of room for messing it up, because every one of them is ever so slightly different, almost like people. Well, for the last little while, we've been doing so much iron plant here lately, I don't even know. It's probably been 10 or 12 hours just doing this one alone. I'd have to look back through the videos. This is how you tell if your belt's in, which it isn't. It's always usually the belt. The belts are off by a bit. Then we go like this. One of the good things about Satisfactory is you get your materials back. So clicky, 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 clicky. Get this put back on here at rapid speed because we have to do extra hurry here tonight because I'm hoping to get into doing the last section, which basically means the next floor. Because like we have four floors of smelters. Is 1700 and I think it's like 1740 in iron. These are the iron plates. Then there's a row of screws, and then there's a row of rods. And then there's a mix. So I was hoping to get into that's why it's been so long working on a iron plant, because it's been so long working on it. Because I was probably 2 or 3 episodes alone just gathering up the iron to make the iron plant. Once I got the iron ore gathered up, it took several weeks to get to this point. And the sad reality of it is, this is only literally the beginning. What we're doing after we do once we do all the basic material, we're going to then start getting into the creative material. This is basically all is left for this is to make one last material for space elevator. Which is some type of this framework something. Once I get that, then it unlocks another whole bundle of materials, because then we start getting into plastics. So that's why I've been spending a lot of time on trying to get the iron plant somewhat dialed in, because once we get this dialed in, we probably have to go just trying to play through my head here now and line this one up right. This one's going to be a little bit on the tighter side because I left too much gap here and was a little jammed up down there, so I'm trying to see if I can shorten up the gap here a little bit. The last one decides to shift. The two that I stacked on top of each other don't really matter. The more important belt is this one. This one doesn't work out right. Oh, that one works out right. The rest of it's no point. It doesn't matter anyway. Oh, I can't do this way. It doesn't matter how much messed up that how long it takes for that to fill up, because I have another whole system to make before I need it. So let's see, a little bit of gap. Because once I make the this one has like, oh, it's a lower square, more room here. Because see, the problem is we're defined by our original building. That's the thing. Because I moved it when I started over. The original smelter building. I probably should have left myself a little bit of wiggle room on my original smelter building, but nope. I didn't do that. So if I was to build it again, I probably would leave myself a little bit of... Let me guess. The box is backwards. Yep. One of those weird features would be almost nice if you could click on the box and move it. Click on the box and change your inputs and outputs. If you could do that, that would be even nicer. Because then if you're building a system, you could line it up that... Yeah, so click on the output and change it so it's an in or an out as you want it. Because like, you know, this could be an in, that could be an out, or this could be two. Yeah, if you could switch it around, that you could do it two ways. Click on it and switch them, both sides, or click on each input and output and change it based on whatever. But there might be something, I'm not exactly sure if it's smarter tech higher up. I don't remember ever seeing it on any of the playthroughs I watched from other people. might just be you just gotta be stop being a dark, put the box in the right way. Almost. That's probably the biggest thing. Stop being a dark, put the box in the right way. I don't care if he climbs up to the back of the box or front. Doesn't matter to me. In the end, you get on the box. That's all that matters. The only thing left we have to do is to wire these, put these on what they are, and then hook up the back part of the system. So I think right now I'm just going to go get a little bit of material, fix that last little part there, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the wire them up, call it done, or go up and start making the floor for the next floor. So I'm kind of at the end of what this system would be at that point. I'm probably gonna wire them and then it might take a minute to wire them. Do the back of the system, because if I don't, then I have to come back and do that. Then this whole system is done. Because that's technically powered. It might not like it when it comes on, but it's powered. And this is on plates. Plates. So all those ones will run until they do that. So what I'll do now is I'll line up the... I don't know if I got enough room here or not. I'll have to go check and see how the back side of this one's done. It's about 1 square out past them and runs. Okay, so you gotta give them 1 square. So no, you don't. Okay. So that works out actually pretty good. I'm gonna add on to 1 more square. Oh, I almost walked off the world that time. Let's go get a little more concrete, and then we will do that there. Because then I'll put the box at the end, and then 1 extra square I just added on, and then that'll flow out to that box. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know if I'm going to combine them, because I don't know what way the next system will be. It all depends on how I do the next system. Because like once I make all these plates, I'm going to turn around and make rods, which then you're going to make the rods and make screws. So when you come over here to that's not a, it's an assembler. So like, you know, if we go making heavy module frames. So then after you make heavy module frames, you're gonna make basically these with it. Which then in turn you're going to then take the heavy module frames and run them into another one of themselves to make steel beams and module frames, which makes this vertical framework, which is what we need for the space elevator. So let's come over to here. We'll add 1 box, and then we'll run our line in the middle of that. Let's see, what kind of height do we have that set at? That's set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's set 5 off the deck. What deck? No, 1, 2. No, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4. I'll probably line this up in line with this one because they're all sitting there together. And then what I'll do is I'll run it kind of somewhat here. The more room I give myself, the better it is, because the better room I give, the easier it is to hook the belts up. 3, 4. The one time you want it to line up, it never lines up. That's always the way. It's really right there. I'm literally just making this as far as I can get away with stringing the belt. That works good for me. Like there, it needed to be a little bit further, so I came back here and put it so I could get it all the way to the end. Here-ish. The reason I'm going so high too, I don't know what I'm doing with the belt. I may have to run other materials in through it. So that's why I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway on the height. And like if you look on this one here, the split of the belt going into this machine is the tower of the belt going the other way. So it's, you know, double use belt. Crap. I put the belts in the wrong direction. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I put the belts in the wrong direction. Doo-dah, doo-dah. When you're placing belts, whatever way you place them is what direction they run in. I know that because I've done this to myself many a times. That's just the fun of doing. So if you start building here going that way, they go that way. If you want them to come from down there up to here, you have to build them from down there up to here. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll start down here. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna fill the system. How it fills the system doesn't really matter. But hopefully by the time I add on the next one, that one has time to empty their the surplus. Keeps it from running But at the end of the day, I'm not running this system. I'm building this part and then it's just going to a box. When we get into running the rest of the system, that will be worried about. Oh. Looks like I need to go get some more pieces. Plates and concrete. It's just as fast and just as quick to go over here and get it. Even though there's plates aplenty under my feet too. Cause like I can go down here and get it out of the boxes. Or I can go and get it from down there. It will be a wild system when it gets on the go completely. Because it'll move some... It's like 1,700 and something pieces per minute. So it's I think it's 1,740. So it's 1,700 and say 40. I don't know about the 40. Raw iron ore. Raw iron ore being turned into iron, and then it's subdivided of 4 floors of like 4 something. That's what. Which that's what makes. All right. This should in the end, once it's done puking the extra, it will in the end flow right. Because this is taking 30 and making 20. So you got each one of the machines. So you got 240 coming in. 240 is split to 120. You have 30, 60. Yeah. So your main line coming in is getting split for 120. You got 60 and 60. Because these machines want 30 apiece. So you have 30, 60, 60, and 30, 60. 60, 60 is 120. And then your 120 comes in there again and does again. So that means you have basically this is putting out at 100%. Perfect. 20. So you got 20, 40. You have 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. And then you have 80 and 80. Hold on here now, I'm trying to do some math. Which is 160. That'll give me in the end 320 pieces of iron plate per minute. Because you got a 160 on this side and a 160 on this side. So that's only 160 pieces of so once this finishes running it's so see now it's now that you're looking in that minute it's there's only a little gap of pieces, but as you get down the line even at the end it's not complete. So it's not overwhelming the belt, it's just overwhelming the belt in the beginning. Okay. As it goes along, that should clean up. So I think this one's pretty much full. It just runs. So like I could go take off and just go along and fill the system. Store. Oh, I just made a mess. I just made a mess. That one. Where did that copper go? Where did that copper go?
There's a girl with beauty. There's a girl with beauty in her. She is beyond compare. I followed her into the misty mountains. I followed her into the dark. And I hear her screaming, yeah. Will you
Probably
ever find
universal.
Walking the trail, I saw another. He was all cloaked in black. He said, "Son, why are you doing this? You know that she's not worth your life." I said, "Man, you already, oh, you already."
Yeah, I went to do store all, and I forgot that I had mixed in my inventory, and it stored all. Yeah, it stored all the wrong pieces.
And I hear her screaming, yeah. Will you ever find me? Finally found a place where
So FYI, when you're doing store all,
was a spy of
make sure you don't got anything strange in your inventory.
I climbed the cloud for what seemed like hours and hours, but I finally reached the top. Then my eyes laid upon her.
Another one.
Oh, they laid upon her beauty. Well, she was sleeping in her bed. I went to wake my darling. Oh, but something was behind me. It tried to strike me now. She wrapped her arms around me and said, "If we die together, that's the only way that it should be. The only way it should be, yeah."
Because can't make iron plates with copper wire.
Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? And it go like,
Check and make sure that.
it still feels good.
No.
All these years later, it got me screaming like, life life is gorgeous and you add to the scenery, but I'm not sure of what you mean to me. I ain't known of you for some time, but it'll take a whole day to recognize sunshine, so I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Are you looking for a DD on the honor?
Go on, make sure every machine is feeding in.
Or do you just want someone with common goals?
It's not feeding in. You gotta make sure it's not got copper in it. No.
This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out. I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
What I should have done was I should have selected the item and moved bulk of the same item, not just did store all. Achieved the same thing, it just wouldn't have puked. If you go shift on the item,
why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
and see, this is almost.
Don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
I just did it again, but I don't think I put any in the system because it wasn't feeding out of there.
I never meant to hurt you. I didn't really mean the words I
No,
said.
see?
I said.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going playing like that. I'm gonna go back over here where all my stuff's to, dump this other stuff out of my inventory, and then play with the system before I do that again.
Just know that I'll never find a better one, and everything was done out of love. So even when I'm gone, you're always in my heart. A shine down California sun,
Because what I can do is I can go down here in the bottom, and I think I do have chests of just straight iron. So I'll empty them out and get rid of them out of the way. No, okay. Yeah, see? I knew I had some stuff down here because this was a whole iron system down here from before. Which all that'll do is help out the system up here. Cleaning up the yard. Helping out the system. Yeah, that one's full. This one's full. Because that's the plastics one. These are the ones I want. Oh, there you go. There was original spaghetti mess down there from when I first did the whole starting of the map. I cleaned all that up and cleaned it all up and started building systems and built all these other systems for copper and concrete and steel.
know you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes. Oh yeah, the good outweighs the bad, even though you're a mistake. Remember how I'd say, you'll be the man you always knew you could be. If you knew how proud I was, you'd never shed a tear, have a fear, no you wouldn't do that. And though I didn't pick,
Yeah, I have no idea why I have a absolute crap ton of biomass. Only reason I have it right now is in case I crash my power. The only hope I have putting it back together is to because with the new power you need to have to get the power generator going, you gotta have
just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name and you're
water and
my chosen one. Remember who you are, no you're not perfect, but you're not
steel.
your mistakes.
You have water and the coal will just flow in. Coal won't bother you, but the water needs to be pumped unless you have it somewhat gravity feed, which okay, what way is this? Okay, out. So this needs to be our system is a somewhat of a gravity fed system, so it's not too bad in that regard, but I do have it set up with pumps built into the system so that if I ever crash it and I need to get it on the go, I can go over with biomass generators and
Damn, it's just my luck. There's no reason for me
I just went and got steel. Did I put the steel away?
get up and go to work, 'cause I was used, but that's okay. You know what they say.
Yeah, that's why I have so much biomass, which I might go over there now and put that system so that I can, if that ever crashes, I can
Take my time, ride around, oh, I'm starting to feel in line. Look outside, sun is high, oh man, it's just another day getting by. Oh, it's just another day getting by.
try to move over, not realizing I'm walking on the edge of the box.
It's what you found, it's what I want. I need it, I feel it. Can you give it to me now? Oh, can I kiss you? Can I hold you? Will you move with me to California? And will you give it to me now? Oh, now.
I was thinking that was gonna hurt. I think that's 3 tiers high. So like if you go over here now on the let's walk over and I'll show you what I mean on the so big enough here and I need to do that. On a power plant, on a power generator, it needs water and it needs coal. So the only way for it to get water and coal is when you're walking along here on the top. Notice how every one of these has a pump. See here how it has coal going in, which is a reserve of it, and it has a pump with a tank, a pump with a tank. So how the system works, okay, so then that's one section, because I have it sectioned off in okay, my tower's still over here. Oh, crap. It gets up here now, I'll show you guys. That's what. See, we have 4 pumps and 4 sections of 3. So the only way to get, when I run out of power or I trip the power, that I can't have one of these running to feed water into the system, I need to make biomass generators to make enough power to run the pumps so that I might even have enough to run that, each one. I can do it 2 ways. I can do it so that I can power one of these to power a couple of them to get it on to go, or I can just run all the pumps and get enough to get one going, which then I can get another one going and keep going and get them all going again. That's why I have a pile of biomass. So that's how that works. That's why I have, but that's why I haven't been more, everywhere I go, if I'm exploring, I always get the biomass on the go. Get the biomass on the go. Keeps, I usually like clearing out areas anyway to keep creatures from running up on me. And like there's buffers in the system. So once I get coal and water, I can keep the nothing ruins your day like something running up on you. So that's why I get the generators going, which once you get one generator going, you can get the second one going. Once you get the second one going, you can get it all going type thing. It will too. Yeah, because you got 4 pumps, 4 sets of 3, and that's how you keep. And like you can see the coal go that across, and like there's. So that's how we have our iron all cleaned up, ready to go. So the system is still filling up by the looks, but it looks like it's getting pretty full. Because it looks like the back belt is full already. So it's only filling in the system. But where I emptied a bunch out of the chests over there to fill the system, not much we can do with that right now anyway, because we're getting ready next week to start putting on the floor again to do rods. So I'll leave you with this wonderful picture. That's why I won't load. Alright. Thank you very much for all coming out. I'll see you all tomorrow night back on the farm. Thank you very much for coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you all tomorrow night back on the farm.